Hey YouTube, it's Mikkel Moose, and today I am doing a little bit of a different video. I am doing me painting, kind of like my painting process, I guess. Me and my friends are doing like this challenge thing with painting and art, and this is my creation for this portion of the challenge. So you will see me go through and do step by step kind of how I did my watercolor painting. We begin with a blank piece of paper. Nothing to see here. Moving on, we have just a rough outline of kind of how I want the dinosaurs to look. And then the next frame you see not only some more details into the dinosaurs, in particular their faces, but also some of the background that I'm planning on putting in. And then I begin with the watercolors, and I wanted the back two heads, because this is a three-headed dinosaur. The back two heads are a little bit darker than the front head and the body, and that was just kind of for shading purposes. And so I tried to keep it mostly uniform on the front, and then I started coloring in some of the browns on the trees and that are all around the dino. And I kind of varied the browns a little bit with that. And then I started doing the rock formation that was in the background. And I did like an orangish color. I started doing the leaves, and I wanted those to be very varied in the green color, kind of to make it more realistic, because if you look at a tree, there are 100 shades of green. They are not just one type of green. And so then I started doing the ground and the sky, and I just tried to keep the sky as uniform as possible and added a couple clouds, which I think turned out pretty crappy. And then I started shading, lots and lots of shading, just to kind of give the dinosaurs a little bit more dimension. I colored their teeth in. You really can't see that though, but they are like a dull yellow, their teeth are. So, and then I did some more shading. There's just a ton of shading, just adding these little details that really kind of make it pop, make your art pop. And then on this clip I realized that I had made a wee bit of a mistake on the mountain formation, and behind the dinosaur's tail was just sky, and I was thinking, well, the ground doesn't just end, like what happens to it? So I added that like orange crazy patch underneath the dinosaur's tail there, and still more shading coming, lots and lots of shading. Oh, and if you look at the tree trunk there, you can see how it's kind of outlined in black. For some reason I decided that I wanted to outline, I was like, oh, I'll start outlining everything in black paint, and then I just got just that little portion done, and I was like, oh, that looks horrible. And so I stopped and I tried to fix it and kind of make it blend in with the rest of the painting, and it didn't turn out exactly as I wanted, but you know, what are you gonna do? And so yep, this is pretty much the finished painting, and then when I cropped out all of myself, this is what we get. So it kind of loses feet, which I wasn't really that happy with anyway, but I really enjoy how this turned out. I thought it was really cool. So I hope you guys liked watching this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe, because I make videos often. Normally it's me making doll clothes, and I will have something like that up later this week or maybe next week. So yes, check back or subscribe, and you can like the video or comment, tell me if you thought this was horrible or if you thought it was cool, and I will see you guys later.